NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals on the docket tonight. It's going to be the Indiana Pacers up against the New York Knicks. On tap, coming up next.
The dream of an NBA title began long ago on a neighborhood court in an empty gym. But for one solitary soul rehearsing for a stage a lifetime away. Those dreams, all that work and preparation have built to this moment. With the grand finale so close, we bring you the NBA Western Conference Finals.
Ready for action are the Knicks. Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hell, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. We'll see the Indiana Pacers facing the New York Knicks. Take a look at the Knicks. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And Kevin, this virtually becomes a must-win situation because of that loss in Game 1. It's happened so rarely that a team loses the first two games at home and ends up winning a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be stumbling if this one gets away from them, no doubt. Having to hit the road knowing they need to win 2 games in hostile territory. But if they right the ship here today, I think it'll be anybody's series.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. And for the Knicks. And so off the tip, it's New York. Number 8, Turner covering. Offline from the top of the key. On defense, the Knicks. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And a loss like that, guys, you just got to flush it down the toilet and put it behind you.
Yeah, you do, Steve, but it's much easier said than done. I mean, it's hard not to dwell on the type of poor performance it was for them. Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
To the paint, here's Bridges. That's good.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
He was clearly feeling good coming out of the locker room. They were so composed in that Game 1 upset, and he's looking for more of the same today. He said, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but if we could ever go home 2-0, we will be extremely tough to beat. No doubt about that, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And so here is New York, following the score by Indiana, and that one's good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Number 9 gets it to go.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Bridges. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nasty, nasty. Whoa.
And that look right there on Clark says it all.
He's not alone, Kevin. I mean, that was just mean right there.
And so here's Indiana. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Number 2. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there. Challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
You just can't let him get that close to the hoop.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Number 9 misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Knocking down the open shots and then really getting a nice flow to their game.
Boy, fast start here. Their offense has been very impressive.
Yeah, they're making their own luck, Clark, really playing with a purpose offensively.
So it's the Pacers now. Number 2. The shot is off.
Or the pick, and with that weak screen, I used that term loosely. He had nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
Beautiful there. They're trying to pull away.
Well, with smart basketball, little by little, they're building on their lead here.
Number 9. Hits the bucket.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Knicks have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Number 32, Turner covering. New York moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. The shot is off.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
No good. The Knicks leading by 6. Number 8. The shot no good. Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Kicks to Turner. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Turner's got his first points in this one.
And saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And some changes here for the Pacers. Goes up off the inbound. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Deflects the pass. And now the Knicks on the break. The feed to Robinson. Pass to Payne. It's deflected. From outside the arc, there's the bucket shot.
Well, he can shoot the 3. We know that. But I'm not sure that he does. I mean, they weren't anywhere near him on that possession.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's the screen. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Number 26. Shot is off. And New York the other way now. Number 2. It's blocked. One-on-one here. Jams it with the board.
That was a hole punch jam there,
A
Kevin.
nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
Here's Payne. Shot is blocked. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
And so it's Indiana with it, trailing by 5. From 15 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes with him, the contested shots are the ones that he tends to make. You know, sometimes if he's wide open, he misses, but you get a hand in his face, he seems to relish it.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 3. Number 9. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And the pass to Bridges. And it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Bridges got 6. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here are the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. Number 26, guarded by Wright. Number 26, Knicks with the rebound.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And it's rejected. And that's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Payne. Six on the shot clock. Fires from deep. And the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 8. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Five on the clock. With the clock winding down. That's good on the jump shot. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Number 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pacers trail by 6. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Good on both.
And Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of a halftime or out of a timeout. He just has a knack for heating up in a hurry.
And with him, given how well he shoots the ball, sometimes it doesn't matter how tight the defense is on him. As long as his shot isn't blocked, chances are he's knocking it down.
Here's Payne, following the score by Indiana. From the wing, no one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Some nice passing by New York here. And another shot, number 32. Here's Payne, guarded by Jackson. They shoot again, and again it's the Knicks missing.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And he hits it to tie the game up. New York calls timeout.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just run a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Both teams will make substitutions. .137 left in the first half. There's the pick. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Rob. Now the Pacers moving it up. Number 2 throws down the breakaway jam.
The one-handed flush. Very nice.
Yeah, nice strong finish there.
Just punched it home.
Here's Hart. Great touch on the 16-footer. Now the Pacers with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. 0-0. Defended by Bridges. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside, Robinson. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Robinson's got his first 2 points. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. 16 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Number 9. Blocked. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's Brunson. No good on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in New York. And get ready now for the Sprint Halftime Show with Damon Bruce. The second half will be coming up right after that on 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there and welcome to the Halftime Report as the conference finals continue on 2K Sports. The Knicks have been plugging away. A win today would even things up in this series. But the Pacers getting after it as well. And look at all those rejections, erasing easy looks, just making it hard around the rim. That'll be it for the Halftime Report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. The Pacers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And New York looking at who they've got. That one goes. Count it. New York trailing. Shot clock at 5. He passes to Bridges. Money shot. Pacers with the rebound. Number 43, defended by Bridges. There's the dish to Turner. Number 2, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the free throw line. Don't give him an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep him out of the lane next time around.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And he's good on the second. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. There's the screen. Here's Hart. Lets it go from deep. Good. He's got 5.
Well, what's great about him, guys, is that even with the smallest amount of space, he can rise up and just bury the jump shot from long range.
Another thing about him is how quick he is to react when he's defending near the hoop. A lot of his blocks, so to speak, come at waist level because he pokes the ball away as his man is on the way up.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Number 23, a picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And the defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easy.
The pass to Bridges. Shot off the pick. Gets it to go. Bridges has got 8 points.
Ran him right off the tough pick there, and that freed him up for the Jets.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. There's a good screen. Six on the shot clock. Number 23, defended by Bridges. No good with the wing jumper.
Solid advantage in rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Now here's Turner. Number 23, defended by Bridges. Number 23, nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
That's 3 for 4 field goal shooting here in the third, so offensively, they're looking good.
New York calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Number 8. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 9.
Well, it's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after each other.
Jackson with it. And there's the rejection. And they get it back. Good on the shot. 1:58 left in the third. They set the pick. Back to Robinson. Here's Brunson. Hits the bucket. He has 6.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
So both teams making some changes here. .149 left to play in the third. Number 9. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Here's Hart. Connects in the foul line jumper. He has 6.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
That is good.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Inside, uses both ends to slam down.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
Open look, and that's good for 2. 34 seconds left in the third. The 3, and again, New York with the triple. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Number 43. Good. 10 points for him.
He is always so in control, guys, even when he's going hard to the hoop. Very skilled finisher.
Here's Brunson, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the damage they're doing from three-point range here in the second half is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, they're always a threat to spray home some threes now, but not like this.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Knicks out front, leading by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Uncontainable Game Report. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Knicks put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. They came out at halftime on a mission and seized control of the game by putting together that big scoring run. If they can keep it going, they'll walk out with a W.
Doris, thank you. That was quite a run they had, quite exemplary of what we think of when we think about that turning point. Definitely a Sprite Uncontainable Game moment.
Yeah, you won't get any argument from me, Kevin. It was as big a factor in this game as anything. You know, when a team builds up that much momentum, it just becomes so hard to turn the tide back around.
Yeah, Steve, they just kept the throttle down. They sensed an area of weakness and then just continued to exploit it, never letting up.
And so in the game for the Pacers. Number 43, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've built a big lead here so far, and a lot of it has to do with how well they've been rebounding.
Yeah, every time they make a stop, they're securing the rebound, and that's really allowed them to get out to this lead.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. following the score by New York. They set the pick. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Number 23. Can't get it to go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside Robinson. Jackson comes over with the double. Here's Bridges.
Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And so here is Indiana. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. To the middle. And the layup is good.
Boy, every time they drop it in, they do so from close range. Easy baskets.
Yeah, high percentage looks time and time again, guys, and it's paying off in the way they're playing this game. I like their strategy.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following the score by Indiana. Number 32. No good. Pacers trail by 13. Number 2. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
The Pacers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Number 32. They get it back. Number 8. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 13.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team is boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
So it's the Pacers now. And that one's good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Here's Brunson. And good on the basket. Book it.
Seems to be recovering after that rough first half. Really starting to play well here.
Number 43. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making the shot. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Yeah, really focused on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And here are the Knicks now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the final quarter. Pacers trail by 13. Inside. And that is good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
And the Knicks with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Pass to Bridges, unloads from 13. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And they add to this lead, trying to close this game out.
I think it would take a lot of luck and maybe then some. I mean, might be time to pack this thing in.
Number 9. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Even though they're down, I like their mentality. Work it inside and try to create some contact down low.
I like it as well. I mean, you just can't assume that you can shoot your way back into it when you're down. You got to grind it out, and part of that is getting the ball inside.
Passes it to Bridges. Open look. And the Knicks good for 2.
Coming up big now. He's made every shot he's taken this quarter.
So it's the Pacers now. It's a 13-point game. Number 9. That's good.
Now, they probably needed more of this earlier, guys. I don't think there's enough time left to get back into the game.
Guys, this is really a case of too little too late, but at least it gives them something to work off of going into the next game.
And here are the Knicks now. The Pacers making the shot. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. The Pacers pull it in. Had a chance there to cut to single digits, but it's off target. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole crew from 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and thanks for watching the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.